You get all sorts of names thrown at you. Every Google employee is identified by an informal name. The most common is Googler, which is used for every employee. This is followed by Noogler, pronounced Nugler, which is used for newly recruited employees. Googlers who identify with the LGBT community or openly support them are called Gaygler. They should not be confused with Graygler, which refers to Googlers over 40 years old. Graygler is formed from grey Googler. Grey here refers to their grey hair. Not all have grey hair, but that does not matter. Doogler is for dogs owned by Googlers and the Googlers who own these dogs. Brooglers is reserved for Googlers who drink beer, while Jooglers refers to Jewish Googlers. Ex-Googlers are not safe from the naming syndrome. They are called Zoogler, which is pronounced Zoogler. The name was formed from ex-Googler, 1. You don't get any 20% time. There is a typical confusion that Googlers get one vacation day consistently to spend on close-to-home ventures they think will profit Google. This is the renowned 20% time, which stays one of the characterizing signs of Google. Numerous fruitful Google administrations, including AdSense, Gmail, and Google News, were begun by Googlers during their 20% time. However, the same number of Nooglers have discovered, to their failure, and numerous Googlers and Zooglers definitely know, the 20% time is dead. It still in fact exists, yet that is just on paper. Google has been bracing down on it for quite a long time, and it is practically difficult to get that time off today. Some Googlers state the 20% time at present exists as the 120% time. That is the 100% time they spend on their center undertaking and an extra 20% time they spend on their center venture. In the event that you are believing that seems like extra time, you are correct too. You may live in your car. The San Francisco Bay Area, which contains Silicon Valley and is home to several tech companies including Google, is currently experiencing a housing crisis. Rent is so high that many well-paid workers, including Google's highly paid software developers, cannot afford basic housing. This part may sound ironic, but these same developers started the housing crisis several years ago when they started paying extravagant rents for overpriced homes just so they could be closer to their workplaces. Rents are now so high that the majority of Silicon Valley workers live in cheaper housing far away. The downside to this is that they end up spending hours in traffic. Those who do not want to spend time in traffic live in buses and trucks parked close to their offices. However, these employees often refuse to talk about the housing crisis over concerns that it could get them in trouble with their employers. 7.